And as you can see from the unboxing today, we're going to be talking about a very useful tool that I think anyone who does YouTube, whether you're a photographer or a videographer, should have in their backpack because they're very useful. And that is, again, the Smallrig Folding Tool Set. Now, this is something I bought from Smallrig, and I'll have a link down below for this because they do have various other styles other than this one. This one just happened to catch my eye, and I liked it. It's made from steel and an aluminum chassis, so it's pretty sturdy, as you can hear. So it also does come with a cool little keychain thingy right there that you can actually loop this through a key and kind of carry it around like as if it was a Leatherman Tools. So we're going to start off with the outside. So obviously it's Smallrig because you got the name right there. Now on the other side here, I'm sorry, it was upside down. So there you go, that's Smallrig right there, obviously, as you can see, branded in. So on this side is the one I want to talk about first. Now these are going to be your screw holes for your various screws. So the two large ones are going to be your quarters, and then as you get smaller, you get your M5, your M4, M3, and then your smallest one is an M2.5. Now from what I read, these are supposed to be designed to kind of carry around extra set of screws if you need them for whatever project that you're running. Now for me personally, I never really need that because I'm not really working or doing any type of client work, and as a solo content creator, I just never really saw the need to use that. But if you are the type of person that would need that, that is what that is designed for. So you can use that to place your extra screws if you lose something and you need an extra screw. And then we're just going to go about each tool piece one by one. So it does have 4 different types of hex screws, as well as a flathead and a torque screw. So we're just going to kind of go by them piece by piece. So obviously the first one is going to be a Phillips screw head and a flathead. So everyone needs a Phillips screw head because there's going to come a time where you need to simply screw something in, and obviously the flathead screwdriver isn't going to work. You're just going to simply just use the Phillips right there. So it does come with that. And the piece that I usually will be using the most, and I would imagine most people will use a lot of, is this piece right here. It's just a simple flathead screwdriver. Now if you own a camera cage, which a lot of people do, depending on the brand of camera cage that you get, a lot of them, when it comes with screws, that are typically going to be flat-headed screwdrivers or flat-headed screws. So you can simply just take this, unscrew your screws, or screw them back in if you need to, and you can swap up your different types of mounts. So for instance, I have 3 different types of mounts. I have I have a Ulanzi and another Smallrig, as well as a Ulanzi Fulcrum on that one that my FX30 is sitting on. Now for the Smallrig I have to my right over on this side, that one just has a simple latch that you simply just pull out and you can unscrew, and then that's how it loosens up the bolt on that one. And same thing on the one I have for my X3 my Insta360 X3. It also has a little type of hook thing that you can simply just pull down and unscrew. But on my Ulanzi Fulcrum, it actually does not have that. It's just a simple flat-headed screwdriver that I simply just insert this with, twist, and unscrew. Same thing for my Smallrig cage for my FX30. They use 3 different types of, they use 3 flathead screws to insert into the quarter threads of the camera. So I simply would just use this for that if I ever want to take the camera out of the cage, or if I wanted to add another accessory to the cage, I have the flathead. Now the next most interesting thing on here, and I don't know, I myself have never ran into this issue before myself. Now this right here is a torque screw. This is the T25 driver. Now from what I understand, this is something that you could use on your tripod. So if your tripod lets ever get loose, or if you have an older tripod and you've been using it a lot and it gets loose, you simply would just use this insert screw and you can tighten up the bolt for that, and that way the screw doesn't get loose and the tripod leg just falls down in the middle of you doing a video or something like that, which would suck. So this is what that's designed for, is for that. Now the next thing also that I find really cool is you do get 4 different types of hex wrenches, and they're going to be kind of separated between them. So you have 3 on one side and 1 on the left side. So this one right here is going to be a 2.5 millimeter hex screw, and usually from what I've seen, and I don't know if the camera will pick this up, but right on the bottom there, this piece right here, it really just shows you the size number. You really won't be able to see it. I don't know if the camera shows it, but it shows us a 2.5. Now for the various other ones, it does the same thing also. You simply just pick up the one that you need, and again it will show you which size you need because the numbers are all on the bottom, and you just simply use the one that according to what you need. Now, this is a very useful tool, and like I said, you never really know you need one of these until you absolutely need one. And I've gone for years without ever using one of these, up until lately when it came to having to switch out my different camera mounts. I kind of got tired of having to go grab a screwdriver or find a box knife or use a coin to simply unloosen the screw and then screw it back in. That's when I came across a YouTuber that was reviewing one of these and thought I would buy one myself. And I'm glad I did, because these are going to come in very useful. And it's really solid. It's made of aluminum, and the pieces themselves are stainless steel from what I understand. And it's a very sturdy device, and I never had a problem with Smallrig. Pretty much a lot of the stuff that I use is Smallrig for my cages, and for pretty much for what I have on my cameras is what I use a Smallrig. So again, I'll have a link down below for this if you want to take a look at it. There are various versions of this style of tool. So that's all that I got for today, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel, my name is Black Appeal, the Apple Guy. Please think about hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell notification if you're new here. And if this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe.